Vasily's Garden is proudly brought to you by Sea Salt.
Don't forget the sea salt.
Yes, and welcome to Vasily's Garden. Guess what? We're still in Gippsland. What a wonderful place. Such a huge area it covers of Victoria. It reaches to the borders of New South Wales. Did you know that? Well, I've just learned that myself. And now we have come to a region called Woolamai Pine in the Bass Coast region or area. And with me now, I have the wonderful Shirani. How are you, my dear?
I'm very well on this glorious day. You've selected a fantastic day to come
I organised it. You're
Thank
welcome
you.
so
Thank
much.
you.
You've been down here in this region in Woolamai for how long?
For nearly 12 years now.
Okay.
And our passion is to garden the Sri Lankan way because the weather is so wonderful. There's a lot of rain and lots of sunshine as well. Ideal conditions for tropical gardening.
It is?
It
Yes.
is. I'll show you around
Yes.
in a moment. And
Well, tell me what you do here. I know you love your gardening as
Yes.
much as I do too, and the place here is wonderful. It's so green.
It is.
It's wetter than Melbourne region, the northern
Definitely,
areas. Yes?
definitely. It's not a soggy kind of wetness, but the afternoon sea breezes tend to dry it out very quickly, and you can still go out to the garden and garden.
wonderful.
Yes.
Yeah. And now you have a restaurant here.
We do have a restaurant,
And the name?
Claypotcurryhouse.
Okay,
And
Claypot.
Claypot, because we cook our meals in earthenware pots. This is
Oh.
only the Sri Lankans who do it.
The Greeks once upon a time, and we actually do practice it still at my home.
Do you?
Yeah, we have the clay pots, but we have obviously different recipes, and I'm
Yes.
keen to see what you're going to be cooking for us today.
I'm going to make a roti. That is our recipe. With my husband's help, he helped me to put it together,
was gonna
and
say.
some garden herbs as well.
I
So
was going to ask you, you couldn't possibly look after this whole place on your own. How
No.
big is the area?
it's about 1.3 hectares.
Okay,
Yes.
and your husband does all the labouring, does he?
He does
Yeah.
all the laboring,
Yeah, so he-
including the shopping and
The
cooking, washing.
The washing.
Yes.
So he does the gardening, shopping, cooking, washing,
Yes.
a little bit of eating when we allow him to rest.
That's right,
And
that's
then and you
right.
are the representative.
That's
it.
right. Who gets all the bows and the thank yous and the, yes,
You do a
all the
wonderful job.
compliments. Thank you.
Yes. Okay. So we shall go in and have a look around.
Yes.
Let's
yes.
go.
Please
Show us the way.
welcome.
You've got some produce here that you've grown in your garden. Is
Yes.
that correct? So
Yes.
what are we looking at here?
Yes. This is
Okay.
the garlic that we use all year round in our garden. I've just
Yes.
pulled out a few to show you.
Wonderful.
And onion, which I will demonstrate to you in a sambal that we
Okay.
will make.
Yes.
And these are shallots. These are from last year's crop, but these are sweeter.
Okay.
They're sweeter in curries or sambals that we use.
Okay.
I'm very proud of my homemade lime cordial. You'll have a drink of this later.
Oh.
Limes seasoned with salt, and you leave them for a while, and then we use that in our date and lime chutney.
Okay.
Yes. And Vasily, I know you Greeks are very good at olives and treatment, but this is Sri Lankan style. They are olives treated from our garden.
What are you
here.
telling me? You grow olives in Sri Lanka?
Well, yes, we do a different
Yeah?
variety.
Okay,
yes,
yeah.
but this is your variety.
Okay, wonderful.
Yes.
So you've preserved your own olives there. And
Yes.
what do we have here?
This is a sambal made from these shallots, which you can keep for at least a month or so. We are going to make some Sri Lankan style roti, and I've used our garden herbs, and I'll
Yes.
make a little sambal for you, and you can have a little bit of morning tea at mid-afternoon.
Looking forward to it, folks, because I am very hungry, would you like to know?
Okay, I thought as much.
Yeah, I had some pizzas at the other place, they're only this big.
Well, they are not any bigger,
Oh,
but
look at that, they're tiny.
the ingredients in that is going to fill you up because it is from Gippsland.
Oh, okay, the flavours are strong, they're going to burst out and fill my tummy up. You hope. Now, you're preparing for a Paul roti, a roti.
A sambal,
Yes.
which has green chilies, garlic, and
Onions.
onions, all from the garden. And I want you to have a look at the real karapincha leaf, curry leaf.
Curry
yes.
leaf.
Yes.
So do we stir that?
Stir that, please, while I add the ingredients.
Yes, ma'am, I'll do that for you. Okay, so we cook this up
Yes.
until it's soft. So,
Yes, and then it becomes the sambal to eat with the roti. Sri Lankans love their chili powder.
Uh-huh. That wasn't a lot there, was there at all?
Well,
Oh, no, that was. I was
there you
joking.
go.
Curry leaf,
Yes.
garlic, plain flour, onions.
Onions, yes, and coconut.
Okay.
Yes.
And now you're just going to cook that?
Yes.
Okay.
There it goes on that.
Yeah, like a pancake sort of
Like
thing?
similar to pancake.
Okay.
Except for that there is no oil or anything. Leaving things as natural as possible. Lime juice into that.
And this one's cooking now?
That's right.
So
And soon you'll have a meal to eat.
Gippsland area, everything you eat and everything you smell is nature expected it to be.
Exactly. Exactly.
The sun is shining down here in Gippsland, folks, and this is the only way you are going to get inspired yourself to come down here, Claypot Curry Restaurant or Claypotcurryhouse. House. And here Shirani will cook you up a meal that you'll never forget the rest of your life. And now you have prepared all this for us to taste here.
Yes.
We have here the beef.
Beef curry.
Yes.
This is Gippsland beef.
Oh, yeah.
It is the best beef.
I know it is.
Yes,
they've
because
got
the
the
cows,
greenest grass.
That's right, and it is the best.
This place is an amazing place.
It is
You've got everything
amazing.
at your doorstep.
Everything, you name it, the sea, the rivers, the mountains, ideal place for bushwalking. We have bushwalkers and cyclists that go up the hills, stop under these shady trees. And
You run out with a pot of food.
That's
it.
right.
You feed them, then they go on again, sort of get them all proteined up and carved up.
Yes.
Now, okay, so we've got the beef curry. Did you make this? Is this Gippsland ice?
Definitely, it's pure Gippsland water.
Wonderful.
And we don't waste anything here.
Okay.
In Gippsland, we don't waste. Everything is used.
Yes.
So this is a lime product,
Okay.
and I've made a cordial.
Okay. So we
I'm
put
going to give you to
a
taste it.
Thank you so much. So we mix this up with clean water, plain water.
Clean water. And
Okay.
it tastes even better in these. So have a taste of these as well.
So may I taste the
Yes.
clay pot,
Yes.
clay cup?
Welcome to Gippsland, Bass Coast, and to Claypotcurryhouse.
I can assure you that I have been inspired by Gippsland today.
Thank you.
Cheers. Oh, that is beautiful.
Thank
That is
you.
refreshing.
Yes,
Curry beef. I
that's
put that on
right.
the middle,
That's
like
right.
that. Can I
Yes.
use the same spoon or should I not?
I think you better use this one.
Okay, and a little bit of rice like that, or not
That's-
rice, it's onions.
Onion sambol.
Yep, and then we
Yes.
break a little bit off.
That's right.
Ah, it's not going to happen here. I'll tell you how we break it off here.
Right, okay.
That's beautiful.
You like it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, this is what Claypotcurryhouse offers all the time.
The flavours are so intense.
Thank
And
you.
the chili is so much of it. I'm going to need a little bit more cordial, thank you.
Okay, you asked for it.
But this is beautiful. From me, Vasily Mares. You come down to Claypot Curry House, you're going to enjoy it. You know what? Just come down to Gippsland. It's a beautiful area to be. It's a beautiful region. You'll be inspired. Trust me, you will be. From me, Vasily Mares. It is warm in here, almost as hot as the curry I ate earlier.
Yes, we like to keep it tropical.
Yes.
So that these tropical veggies grow. So we have chilies.
Yes.
This is a nursery where
Yes.
we start the growth period.
Yes.
And then we transfer
Transplant.
them into different lots so that we have continuous growth. Now, this season's, these 3 tomatoes are very special because a friend of ours got it from Italy. I don't know how, don't ask me.
Oh, I know many of the Italians who do the same, don't you
Yes.
worry. Not the first time I've seen Italiano-style tomatoes.
Yeah, so that's going to be the pick of the crop this year, but
Yep.
we have got other
of-
varieties that
growing
we
through.
pick. This is a very special plant.
What is it?
This in English is called the arthritic plant. It has a lot of medicinal value in it.
Okay.
Eat it. We make a sambol. This is all part of healthy living. It's bitter, but it is very, very good for you. This is part of the healthy menu because Gippslanders love their good health and they come here, and when I show them the healthy menu, they go for it and they love it. We have garlic and onion. Yes.
Yes.
Lots and lots of tomatoes because
Yes.
we use a lot of
Yes.
tomatoes in our cooking. and all the citrus fruits,
Yep.
so that we have enough of citrus
Yeah.
as
So you
well.
have lemons, limes,
Kaffir lime.
kaffir limes, yes. And berries, do you have any berries?
We do. We have some blueberries and raspberries,
Oh, wonderful.
and we've got
It's all about sustainable living and practices.
Definitely.
Healthy eating, healthy living, healthy
And-
mind.
yes,
Yeah.
and wonderful living in Gippsland.
Wonderful.
Yes.
And you know what's even more wonderful?
Yes.
That I'm going to have a Sri Lankan dancer Zorba with me now. We've got another place to visit, but before we go, we thought we'd get Shirani and her lovely husband to do a big Zorba dance, Sri Lankan style Zorba dance here at Woolamai at Bass Strait, or the borders of Bass Strait. Gippsland, I've been inspired, that's right, and now they're going to be inspired to dance a Zorba because Vasily said so.